like to welcome everybody to October 20th Recreation Commission meeting, 5:30. The first order of business I would like to call to order and do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now I believe everybody has a copy of the minutes. If you want to take a minute to look them over. From the meeting on 9/27/22.
Make a motion to accept the minutes from the 9/27 meeting.
Yeah. Motion and a second. Any discussion?
No.
No discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. Now we have some new business. Cultural Council grant, municipal ice rink discussion. Michelle did some amazing work on that. If you'd like to review it. If anybody has any discussions on it.
Do you want a copy of the grant? I have it in the office.
Oh, what you're
The application.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
We'll be fine.
Awesome.
That includes shipping, everything.
That is great.
It's a 45 by 70. It's good size.
That's great.
We'll see,
Here's our
right?
toes crossed.
Right. Didn't happen to say how long it would take, did they?
No,
Right.
but they're Illinois. They're out in Illinois.
When is the meeting that they're gonna look over the grants?
November 3rd.
And then they'll let everyone know, like, when they're accepted?
Not
Yay
too
or nay?
long after
Like,
that.
Okay.
They
So
send
even
us
if it's
an
like beginning of December, hopefully we'll have a good, all of December, January. If we do it in February, we have enough time. Yeah.
We'll have to come up with the money initially,
Mhm.
and advance back after you give them the receipts and everything. But that's, town administrator said that wouldn't be a problem as long as it gets paid back within the fiscal year.
Okay.
That looks great. That's really good work. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does this include them putting it in for us, or
No.
there's directions, right?
If you look on their website, they have a website there, they have a YouTube on how they set it up. It's really cool, it's all plastic, like these real, just like put them together like a puzzle. And then you put the liner in,
Fill it with
fire
water.
department comes, fills it up. It comes with all the maintenance equipment, like the
Yeah,
little hand Zamboni and stuff.
that is
Oh.
great.
With the hand Zamboni.
Surfacer, that's awesome.
And, you know, anything, if it snows, they'll have to clear it off and that type of thing.
That's great.
Love it.
Thank you.
Asphalt, all right. This would be okay with the site that we were thinking?
Yes. If it's not real level, you can
Right.
adjust the brackets so
That's good.
Oh, cool.
it can be leveled.
Very nice.
Some of the old backyard ones, you have to have your own plywood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's one of those type of things with $400. Get foam plywood, go around. This thing you can build up into a hockey rink with backboards and, you know, you can add all this extra features.
That's very nice.
Oh, boy. Can't wait, can I be the buzzer? So excited.
Penalty
And
box.
our insurance company, MIA approved, they said that they could put a rider on there, our insurance for it. But we have they gave us a certain verbiage to put out there. Swim, you know, skate your own risk.
Yeah,
Everybody goes counterclockwise. It's one of those kind of,
yeah,
know.
stay in the same traffic, please.
right,
Yep.
so we'll have it signed
So
up.
part of the insurance approval is that we have to have appropriate signage up, obviously. You know, skate your own risk, one way, you know.
Yeah, there's like, they sent us a sign,
Oh,
no doubt.
Beautiful.
You're just like town of blank, and we just fill it in and,
Oh, that's excellent.
yeah, it's really good.
Good.
So all we have to do is just get it made and put it up
Perfect.
after we
the
get.
Duds rink. Come up with the name. Maybe we'll have a contest to name the rink.
That's right. That's a good idea.
Look at, she's like, no, don't you even. You don't like my idea, the Duds rink? No? I like it.
I don't know. You know him.
Oh, yeah. All right, we'll worry about that when we get there. What? It's been a long day.
It's okay.
All right,
Everybody good with that? Any
Yeah.
discussion?
So
Okay.
we really can't do much until November.
right.
Perfect.
Find out what's going on.
So the next item on the agenda is facility use, the senior center for events. If anybody had any questions, comments, or concerns, or ideas,
Aren't they using it for like exercise classes and stuff now?
Monday,
Downstairs,
Wednesdays,
right?
Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturday mornings is yoga.
It's really all I've seen them.
Excuse me.
Isn't the women's club, don't they meet down there, right?
Right, once a
Did,
month.
did you used to rent it out for different events?
Did. We had some issues with birthday parties and was trying not to do it.
No, that's what I, you know,
Because, you know, there's only 1-2 guys now to clean up that mess. And
Mm-hmm.
if it's on a Saturday, it stays until Monday and trash is over. We've had some
problems.
issues.
Mm.
Also, the Girl Scouts meet on Sundays there.
Oh,
But
yes.
the 2 leaders we know very well, so.
do we use it for
Interesting.
holidays?
Just for
Well, you
the-
know, we can't use it for the spectacular this year because it's early voting. And if people come in through that side door, there might
Disrupt.
be conflicts.
And we don't really use it at Christmas anymore because we do more of a,
Since COVID.
yeah, the quick through.
Kind of like a drive-through thing.
Yeah, might be a little different this year. Because the chief was thinking about maybe, the fire chief was thinking about getting Santa Claus to drive around during the day instead of at night.
Better visibility.
My kids in school.
No, on the
And then
weekend.
come here for the tree lighting. I said, that's a long day.
That's tough.
It's a long day. You're driving all around town, and we know we're in the truck.
Hmm.
It was a good 4 hours.
It was a long day. It was a long night. And then to come and do the tree lighting? That's a lot.
Yeah.
We have to have a meeting.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can like consolidate where people meet. Like, do they all have to go through every single road?
I don't really make the route. The police department does that.
Yeah.
I know. We went down some roads that last week. Those no kids out there.
No.
No.
No kids
No.
live on that street.
And we live on Tobin Drive, sorry. Everybody there could just go to Dudley Oxford Road.
Yeah.
Walk up,
Oh, yeah, right.
stand at the bus stop and.
Yep. Yep. Well, we'll see what they say about that. He wants to do it the day after Thanksgiving, too.
Oh, no.
It's kinda like my idea yesterday.
Santa does.
Really?
Santa does? Oh, wow, he's a busy guy.
Could we do it this?
Well, he's not as busy as we are after Thanksgiving.
No.
I know.
I do Black Friday shopping.
All right.
Do you think we could use a senior center for hopefully the winter
Mm-hmm.
event? Just because it'll probably be freezing out when we have it.
Yeah, and there's a bathroom right in the lobby of the police
Police.
station there. So a lot of people use that bathroom if they have to. It's well lit, it's got cameras out there.
Yes.
Very secure.
Yeah.
But we could do something down there, as long as we have what you wanna do.
Just something to think about. You know, it's another resource during bad weather.
Right.
You know, when it's February vacation and it's really cold and there's not a lot going on for the kids, maybe like a art and craft day. The thing is, who would be there to be the arts and crafts people? Just kind of like bring your own, and here's a place for you to come and hang out. There's a TV down there, but then who's watching them?
Right.
So, it's not like the library, when they have their events, there's staff there.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not a bad idea. 'Cause when it's cold and there's nothing to do, it's nice to get out. So,
Something to think about.
yeah.
Okay. The next one. Having a discussion regarding opening dialogue with any lake associations in town concerning any bodies of water that maybe we could utilize in the future for something at some point, maybe. I would assume they would be a good source to start off with and would know their own body of water better than most, and what it would be good for and when.
Well, I know the Dudley Cub Scouts, they just had that fishing event, but didn't they go to Oxford? So could we just start with like doing our things in
It-
our lakes?
Right,
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
Yep.
That's one of the purposes of this commission, is to see how we can best utilize our own resources for our own people here.
Yeah,
So like a fishing derby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that down at the beach? Fish out there, I don't know.
I know they usually have it at Buffinville, and for many years, and they do it out on the point,
Oh,
because there's several different areas, so that kids aren't gonna
no, okay.
mix the lines. Plus, there's grills at Buffinville, because usually they'll provide hot dogs or hamburgers. So if we can think of an area where they can, I think it's great to stay in your own town, where they can fish without lines getting crossed,
Yeah.
because you got, 5, 6, 7-year-olds tossing
All
in.
at the same time.
So that's why I just know that's why that was chosen, is you could, okay, you go here, you go over there.
Yeah.
And it could
Yeah.
be done, because doesn't Dudley Beach have a little point too,
yeah,
over there?
to the right,
Yeah,
that's the gazebo
yeah.
there. Yeah, you could spread them out there.
And if they had an event there, could it be possible, if you had events there, you could possibly open the restrooms for that time span, so that they had a facility,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I know there's the gazebo pavilion down there, but there's no grills or anything.
We do have grills,
Oh, do you?
but we had them years ago and they never really reinstalled them. A couple of them broke or something, but a grill, we can always bring down a grill.
That's something that if
We
somebody
have a
needed
hot
you.
dog machine.
I know, so. But I think, if you talk to different, you could entice groups to have more activities in town, rather than,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because we have plenty of bodies of water, but the good points are bathrooms.
Yep.
Right.
That's important.
Yeah, that's the only one. I mean, where I live on Baker Pond, the town owns a lot of land out there. They own over 10 acres.
Wow.
But it's all passive recreation. And we had a Cub Scout, no, excuse me, it was an Eagle Scout project, and they put the dam, there's a dam, and then there's a sluice gate, and they built a bridge over the dam, but you still have to go, we have to get another Eagle to go out and build the other one to connect. And we had Ken Bakevich at one point gonna make a loop trail in there, but it never came to fruition.
The slacker at
And
home could
it's
do
good
it.
fishing there,
Yeah.
but kinda wild.
A lot of woods there and stuff, yeah. Yeah.
And
not
there's
lot
a
of-
bathroom.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only problem, right?
And you just remember, depending on what your event is, you can always bring in a porta potty. I know it's not ideal, but a lot of places do it, and the porta potties nowadays are bigger with the little sinks
Yeah.
right in and stuff, and, you know, that is something, like if you were planning on having an event and you wanted, that's something that you can always think about in the back of
Good one.
your mind.
Yep. What other things we could do?
Could you do an ice fishing derby?
Yes, ice fishing.
That would be fun.
Or even if you didn't do an ice fishing derby, if you did an ice fishing instructional.
Yeah.
Like, we were fortunate when my son was young that friends of ours taught the boys how to ice fish, because I had never been ice fishing. I wouldn't have had a clue.
Yeah.
And maybe there are people who wanna learn something like that,
That's true.
you know?
That would be neat.
Yeah. That'd be fun. And get somebody who knows how to do it. As the auger.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we can use the room downstairs, information night. And now next week you come and we'll meet you on the water and we'll practice, type of thing,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
That's
you
excellent.
know?
Yep.
Cause we got that television.
Right.
Put anything on it, like, watch this video, you know, and the scouts, they don't get badges that young, do they? But they work up towards
They keep-
advancement, right?
And they can do
Yeah.
there's different belt loops and things like that.
So-
Cause that's how they learned how to ice fish, was ice fishing belt loop.
See?
Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had a clue,
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
you know?
Right.
And it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cold, but it was fun.
Sure, right,
You
right?
know, you just dress appropriately, and that's what, but maybe if you, like you said, you offer that, come here, learn this, and then
Yeah.
the next week, let's go out and implement it.
Yeah, information night on,
That'd be good.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be that much. I've seen them doing it, but
Yeah.
never.
And I'm sure if you put it out there, there's gonna be a couple people who are very passionate about it and wanna teach people,
Right.
Right.
well,
you know,
Yep.
You're right.
something.
Yeah.
Do we know how many associations are out there in Dudley?
1, 2, 3. There's Merino Pond Association. There's Larned Pond Association. There's Pierpont Pond Association. There's Baker Pond Association. And I don't know about Hayden. No doubt they do.
I would think they
Mm,
must,
you think.
right?
So about 5.
Because I know Larned used to meet here downstairs for their association meetings, and so is Pierpont. They do
Right.
too.
Right.
They meet in the senior center for their meetings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know, the scouts, it's not gonna cost us anything, cause the scouts are always looking for volunteer time to do for their badges, so they can come to be the ones to teach the little ones what to do. You know, so it's a 2-for-1 deal. You
Yep.
just
Yep.
can contact the older guys and say, hey, we're thinking of this, you wanna come down, and then off we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. My shed has several tilts in it, but
Ah.
it's left by the neighbors who moved to Florida. They didn't need them anymore.
Okay, so we'll follow up with that. Next one, parks and recreation areas that are underutilized. Perhaps discuss with the highway superintendent to find out what we have for different parks all over the town, and what we're using, what we're not using, and why, and can we use it. I would also include with that not only the parks and the fields, but the paths and the walkways too.
The rail trails and everything?
Yes, the trails, thank you.
Do we have anyone that oversees the rail trails now? Like, I know Ken did, but then I thought,
Well, Vinnie Paletta was supposed to be doing it. I don't know if he's still doing it, but I think the guys from the highway go down and
I know they empty the
take a
trash
brush
and
cutter
stuff.
down
and-
there and clear out the area.
Okay,
In the spring, there's a band that wants to set up down there.
where? Which
Down
one?
near the rail trail off of Schofield Ave.
Oh, okay.
They want to do
Do you
some
know?
trail day thing.
Go.
She called me, and I'm gonna call her back tomorrow, because she's on my list of people to call.
Interesting.
Bands,
Like a music
band.
band? So when people are walking through?
I don't know,
I
they
don't-
want to have some event,
Oh,
some big rail, the trail connections or something like that.
Interesting.
I like it.
Me too.
All right, let's go.
You can do it down near the water department down there,
Yep,
that property, who can ask permission to
yep.
have it down at the water, but they got a nice big piece of grass there,
Mm-hmm.
near the trail, near the bridge.
Yeah.
You ever go down there? That bridge is really super nice.
Yeah, it is nice, yeah. Oh, sweet. I don't know what else we have that we don't use.
Well, I know I had been talking with Michelle about the soccer field on River Street, and I didn't realize that Dudley Soccer Club doesn't use it anymore.
Oh,
The one down, go through Quinnebog on your left.
That's the one, you
Yep.
said it was too wet.
Right,
It's too what?
It's wet.
Is it?
yeah,
oh.
I haven't been there for-
Mosquitoes?
yeah,
Mm.
gets very muddy, very wet, and mosquitoes.
I don't know who maintains it anymore. The gentleman who lived on River Street passed away, and
Yeah, I can tell you, nobody's been maintaining
nobody
it.
does it.
So what can we plant there that grows really, really good in wet field?
So, okay, just throwing stuff out there. It's wet, right? But could you bring in soil and make it like one of those, community gardens?
With raised beds,
Yep,
that's an option.
just something to, not immediate, just,
This is that little Quinnebog
yeah, soccer field.
soccer field.
Cause there is, they used to park all around it when there were soccer games.
Yeah.
So there is parking.
There's water down there.
Yep, I know there's a water meter.
Mm.
I don't know what else you could do with it.
Put a fence around it. If you put something in there, you're gonna wanna protect it.
Right, oh, absolutely. I don't know.
It's an idea.
Community garden.
Yeah, cause you can't really put any major structure there, cause it's too wet, it won't handle it well.
That's what I don't know, I'm trying to think what else you could put. Something to think about,
Mm-hmm.
what else you could put wet.
That grows really well. I don't know.
Well, we had a suggestion from somebody online that we should take some of the equipment over here and put it over there. But that equipment is obsolete and not ADA compatible, and we don't want any issues.
No,
Which
but-
equipment?
The equipment is over here, the old equipment the playground
Oh,
equipment.
the playground, the rusted, the
Yeah, when we
dangerous
get our new
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
there, but
Can't move
No.
that.
I don't know, that's another liability, no way.
Yeah, we'd get in trouble.
if it's not good for here,
I know,
It's
it's not good for
right.
out there.
No,
no,
nope.
I think the only thing that's still good is the swing set. 'Cause that's the original swing set.
From
I
when
think
it
you
was.
guys played on it.
Yep. Those were rugged swings.
It's like iron.
Yeah, that's what I mean, those were heavy, so,
Something to think about. I mean, we could make some type of park out of it as well.
Yeah.
At least a portion of it, or a memorial
yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have the history of that park. It was once St. Stephen's Church owned all that land.
All the
up
way
there.
down, huh?
All the way down. Yeah.
That's good. I like getting the ball rolling on that. Thank you. Now, discuss volunteer to be part of the Open Space and Recreation Plan Committee requested by Bill Scanlon, town planner.
I was asked and I put it on. The Open Space and Recreation Plan Committee is this, it's a temporary committee. They're meeting every Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the month. And we are going over the plan that we already have, the existing plan we have for open space and recreation, but it's obsolete now. So we have to redo it. And we have Central Mass Regional Planning facilitating it, pretty much writing it. But the people who are involved are just giving them a lot of points on what to do and what we want and agricultural land in town. And we have a survey around that you can fill in and do the survey. It's online. It's on Facebook.
I did that one, yeah.
And it's, I have paper copies as well. And they were dropped off at the library. There's some down at the town clerk's office. So you can fill out this form, this survey, and see what you want for the town of Dudley for open space and recreation. And some of the questions on there are pretty good. Like, what kind of recreation do you like in Dudley, and what is it lacking? And people will tell you. And then we put all that information in, all that data, and she puts it into a new plan. We submit it to the state. Done.
Wow.
You see? So we have this open space and recreation plan, which helps getting grants. Because when they're asking for the grants, they say, oh, please attach your open space and recreation plan. Got it. No, we don't have it. So we have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So to get these
20 back.
grants, we have to do all this stuff. So we are.
Got it.
So we lost one member. She wasn't able to, her schedule was conflicting schedule for the night. So they're looking for someone else. And maybe the Recreation Commission would like to do it.
Oh my gosh.
When
And
did you
this-
say the meetings are?
Right.
First Wednesday of the month.
And what time of it?
7.
I can't do that. I have
At
water
7?
sewer in the evening.
That's my bedtime.
I
I'm
have
just
water
kidding.
sewer
It's
that night. Sorry.
downstairs.
I know, really.
I'm sorry.
You don't wanna give that up.
I can't.
I know.
I can't. I get paid for that. Well,
Yeah.
you're not paid, but you know what I mean. It's under my paying job.
Yeah. I might have to table that. to the
Yeah, I
back of
get
my
paid.
I don't think that would work for me either. At least
Well,
not right now.
It's okay, I asked, it's okay.
Yep,
Right.
sorry.
No? I'll tell Bill no.
Did they put that out there on the website or anything, that they're looking for another person?
Probably, I'll do it.
I can run down and poke my head in and say, hey. And run back.
Right.
Between.
Hey. All right.
It's not as interesting as, but I'm glad they're doing it.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing.
Need it
Yeah.
for the grants, kind of like this. Okay.
Exactly.
How about, the next thing is a splash pad, playground and field events. Just to follow up on those.
Right. Splash pad, down at the beach. And Nicole was into it.
It would have been nice to have it out here, right? Splash pad.
Well, we're gonna have the open park, we're gonna have a park up there
Open space.
open space park. The playground will be redone, and then right above it, we're gonna put the skating rink, that's called the old skate park, skateboard park. We're gonna put an open space plan. We're actually talking to the architect, I think this week. And he's gonna do the final draft of the plan. And then with that plan, we can go and apply for shared streets, and complete streets grants, and all these grants, because we have this plan.
Right, with open space.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful plan. It's a beautiful area, with little walkways, there's gonna be a farmer's market space, and that's where we're gonna stick the ice skating rink in the winter.
Right,
And that
because it's
might do it.
temporary.
It's a temp, yeah, it's gonna just be open where vendors can come,
Yep,
That's
and
nice.
so that will be there in the winter.
got it.
You see?
Yep.
So it
Let's
won't,
see, got it.
that's why it's measured that. I couldn't go 85 feet, I had to go 70.
That's perfect.
So-
That'll be great.
That's
So
big, so
that'll be
it's
good.
beautiful. It's gonna be like, not a gazebo, but it's got like a shelter in there where there's music, you can have music, programs in there. You can do all sorts of stuff in that park when it's done, because there's a lot of land there, you just don't know
Yeah.
it. There's a lot more land it's not fenced in. It's
So-
quite a bit of land the town owns.
Good.
So like you could do, you know, like how in Webster they do
Music
the
in the
French
park.
River Wednesday
Yeah.
night concert series in the summer. That's something that we could
Absolutely.
implement, doing something.
Oh, boy,
Absolutely.
that would be fabulous.
That would be, when that park is built, that's gonna be really nice.
That's good.
Especially since the playground's there, like
Right.
parents can go and just
Absolutely.
kids
There'd be
play.
benches there to watch the children while they're playing. It sounds like it's such a nice thing.
Right.
Just a couple of steps going up, because it's kind of elevated.
Mhm.
And you got little fauna and flora and walkways.
So that'd be a whole entire recreation area.
Right.
That'll be nice.
That'd be really
It'll
nice.
look so nice when it's done.
That's
We have a
beautiful.
lot of in-kind contributions for that too, which is
That's
nice.
good.
Oh, wow.
Will there be just, will it be all lit light? Will there be lights up there?
There will be solar lights through there.
Oh, cool.
I'll show you the plan when it's all done. 'Cause
Yeah.
We've got a gentleman who's a landscape architect I think he's out of Northampton. And he's been working with us for the last few years, but then COVID and all kind of put him to the side. But now we really want to get this plan done. And Bill's saying, if we get the plan done, we can get some grants. I went, okay.
Oh, it's so good.
So we have like a preliminary plan right now, conceptual plan, but it's not complete.
Yep.
So that's cool.
Mhm. Yay. I'm excited.
Yeah, that'll be all.
Mhm.
That's, our town administrator, that's his little baby. He wants that open, that whole park. It'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Something in town. We don't have a little park, a little community park.
No. No, we need, that'll be great.
Yep.
Absolutely. There's not that many cars that take up the lot at night, as far as employees go, right? So it's not like we couldn't have,
No.
we don't have the space.
Right, we got a lot of space
I
up
know,
there.
we do.
And there's plenty of parking.
No parking problem.
No, nope. Where were they, just curious, where's all the trailers and stuff going to be moved to? Has that been discussed?
What, over here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Highway?
good. Good. Yep.
I think. That was
Out.
mentioned at one point. Again, don't quote me. It was mentioned.
It's fine.
Jeff said he has room down there, but,
That's good.
I think it looked like there was a lot of room.
Yeah.
yeah, but beyond that fence, there's still more land. I was looking at the actual drawing of this town hall. You could see it. All the area, the outside,
Yep.
when they built this one, the plans.
So good.
So then we keep the splash pad at the beach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the water with the water.
Water, yeah.
don't know how it, I don't know anything about splash pads, one of
Yeah.
the first thing.
Got a few calls in, but they haven't called back yet.
Thank you.
Only thing with the splash pad at the beach is I feel like if that would happen, we would need to really like have a lot of staff there,
Mm-hmm.
because it could very easily get,
Oh,
vandalized
definitely, you
or
have to have
something.
somebody down there. And be open to certain times of the day, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they're not open all the time, are they?
No.
No, wasn't Nicole was saying that they're fenced off too, right?
Mhm.
So-
Mhm.
Yeah, the little ones, yeah.
Gotta keep the animals out too, right?
Right.
But humans included.
I was just saying both.
Right.
Oh, all right, I'm excited about this skating rink thing. Let's go.
So I know that the Dudley Women's Club came and gave an update to the selectmen
Yeah,
on their playground fundraising. Did they give a dollar amount?
1,300.
1,300.
And they just received $200 more from Perkins Shop today, because she wanted me to put it on the digital
Oh,
sign.
that's good. And they created a QR code, correct?
Yep, I ordered, those big signs from Karen Graphics. They
Beautiful.
should be coming in shortly. And so you could just drive by and take a picture of it.
Yep.
Is your donation form, whatever, it's on there, I don't know.
That's perfect. So anytime we have events for anything, you can have one of them out. Yes, it's the Dudley Women's Club that's fundraising.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
so when do they anticipate stopping the fundraiser? I was just wondering, so if we do the winter festival and we're raising money for the playground, will that still be active?
They said that they would do it this fiscal year. So I noticed that on the paperwork, it said through June 30th, 2023.
okay, that's good.
Yeah, that was the other thing, I'm sorry, it just came to me about the rink, like if we did a carnival type event, winter festival type event, the donation in would go towards the playground fund.
Correct.
So that, you know,
Because we cannot charge for that municipal ice skating rink. Our insurance company said
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
It's gonna be free to the public.
yeah,
Yep.
and it should be, right, but I think in this one particular case, like if we did that festival, where we'd have booths and activities.
Yeah. I don't know if we, as the town, can do that. That's why the Women's
Mm.
Club is doing it. That's,
Yeah, it's,
yeah.
trying to think.
Oh, that's tricky. And you can't change it like winter festival hosted by the Dudley Women's Club. Right?
No.
Oh. I know.
What if you don't even, what if you write donations not required, but accepted? So it doesn't look like they have to pay to get in? I don't know, I'm just trying to find a way to make,
That's a great
it'll be,
thing.
it's a great idea, right? But then it's just gonna go right back into the town.
That's
We're
a
not using
very-
it.
I know.
Hmm?
That'd be a discussion for another
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I'll have to talk to powers that be,
Right.
Yeah.
the selectmen.
Just curious how that works.
Right.
Because
Hmm.
they're the ones who would make the okay for it, but.
I mean, we could put a sign on the fence where the playground is now. People, when they do see it there, because they're gonna see it's closed, they just see it in the QRs there, they can do one right then and
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So they can put it wherever they want. So
Yeah.
if we have something, they can just have, if they're there, the Women's Club, they can bring their own stuff and just set it up. We don't have to be involved in that.
Hmm, okay,
I know, it's a good idea, but
yeah. All right, more to come. More thoughts on that, another time. Let's
Yes.
find out if November 3rd goes our way, and then we can lose sleep over the other things. Yeah, at least I will. Don't stew for now. Hi,
Hi,
welcome.
thanks.
how was your hike?
Very rowdy.
Boy,
Cool.
We invited the other groups to join us, so it was a lot of kids, way more than, last year my den had 2, and now my den has 7, plus the other, I think, 7 or 8 from the other dens. It was very busy, but it was good.
Good.
so just go over what we've
I was
gone
gonna say,
over.
what's gone on so far?
Do you have the agenda there in front?
Yes.
Okay, so we've basically gone over everything there. The municipal ice rink, you should have a quote there as well, somewhere in there.
From Sleek Ring Systems?
Yes, and that's what we're looking at for a cost.
Thanks.
I know. It's a well-made unit, and it just breaks down, put it in a shed out here, roll it back out.
Did they tell you how long they, usually last, like?
Sometimes, the gentleman did tell me that every 3 or 4 years you need a new liner.
Oh, okay,
You know, sometimes the liners break or,
yeah,
but that's it.
okay.
These other things are made out of plastic, big, like plastic or something, poly something.
Yeah, probably about
Yeah.
heavy duty.
Yeah. And they're easy to put up. There's other companies
Oh,
that
that's,
had plywood.
yes. Then we went over the senior center, using that for different things, if it would work out or not. Maybe when we went down to C, going with lake associations, talking with them, we started talking about fishing, and then went back to the senior center, maybe use that for the informational part of it, to let people know how to ice fish, or, well, regular fish, and then actually go to one of the ponds or lakes a week later and actually execute what they've learned, tie it in. Then we
Kids would like that.
went with the, like I said, the lake associations. We're gonna find out more about those, see what we can do. Parks and recreation areas that are underutilized. I'm gonna find out what we have out there for parks, fields, railways, walking, and see what can be done. Come up with some ideas there. Then, because obviously if something's underutilized, we wanna know why, and can we, use it for something for the town, so everybody has different likes, so we like to diversify, try to make it as different as possible, so everybody has something they can do. We went over asking any volunteers for the Open Space and Recreation Plan Committee. Bill Scanlon, our town planner, requested that. No one's available for that.
It's the first Wednesday of the month at 7 o'clock. And it is a temporary committee.
What is it for?
We have, every town should have an open space and recreation plan that is approved by the state. Ours is obsolete. We have to update it. So, we have someone from the Dudley Conservation Land Trust on there, the Historical Commission, the Planning Board,
You have agricultural council?
Agricultural Council. Yeah, so and they're thinking maybe somebody from the Recreation Commission. So, I told them I'd ask.
I say if it's Wednesday nights, I can do Wednesday nights. It's Thursdays I can't do apparently. Case in point with my double scheduling for today.
Okay, we'll keep
Hey,
it.
everybody's busy. Don't worry.
And then we ended, as you were coming in, with the splash pad playground fields events. The splash pad, obviously still staying at the beach. We're gonna have the open space up here where the ice rink will go. But that'll also be open space, because this ice rink is temporary. And there's a lot of space that Michelle was briefing us how there are plans to really set it up really nice, that whole area. If you,
Yep, I have a conceptual plan right now, and it's not really, I don't know. When the big plan comes, I'll show you everybody, and it's really nice.
okay.
Yeah. We're gonna talk to, the architect the 28th, I'm sorry, so it's next
Oh,
week.
Next week.
Next week, yeah. And he has a lot of nice ideas, what to plant out there, or pause, you know. Very easy,
Low maintenance, yeah.
maintenance-free trees. Bushes and,
I love it.
yeah.
So did you have any questions, comments, concerns, input, ideas that you
What's
thought
going on
about?
with the playground?
Right now, it's still out there, not being used, because we need money. So the Dudley Women's Club is doing a great job raising money for this fiscal year. And we just have to wait and see what happens with that right now.
It's on the town warrant for the town meeting Monday,
Mm-hmm.
asking money for the playground.
I saw it sponsored by us.
Huh?
I said, I saw we're sponsoring that article. The
Rec.
Recreation Committee, it says sponsored by the Recreation Committee. I was like, cool.
How much money is it again?
Monday night, 7 o'clock, Shepherd Hill.
No, I mean, how much money is the playground?
$380,000. Listen, I just got an email this morning from playgroundsstructures.com. It's big 50% off sale, right? Well, 50% off is $75,000 for those units. And they're like, you know, there's bridges and the tunnel slides and all the things that kids love. But they're so expensive.
Yeah.
You really are.
10-year warranty. You know, they're wear and tear on little kids.
Mhm.
Tough.
They are tough.
They are
They're busy
tough.
bodies. They're tough. They got little busy bodies.
They are.
Yep.
Just the surface alone is so expensive.
Yeah.
But if you just go with grass or something like that, it's gonna wear off. If you put chips down, those wood chips, they're a mess. You have
And
to have
they've gotta
ADA
be,
compatible.
they've gotta be updated every year.
I know.
Every year or every 2 years, I think it is.
And you have to have a ADA compatible.
Yeah, so you need that.
At least a percentage of those
Yep.
rides have to be, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So a little kid has to go up.
Yep.
Have to have a asphalt walkway to it. Or something like that.
It's crazy. Rules.
It's a lot of rules.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that stands.
Oh, it's on their town meeting.
So when would we potentially be able to even start building the new one? If it passes?
If it passes,
Yeah.
we have to borrow the money.
Yeah.
We have to figure out how we're gonna pay it back. That's the kicker.
Did
It
we,
wouldn't be this year.
Yeah, it'd be like a year.
did
or
we
two.
ever find out if we'd be able to reuse any of the existing equipment? I know we had talked about it at the last meeting.
I don't know, you gotta go out there. It hasn't been used. The only thing I can think of is the swing set. The actual body of the swing, you know, not the swings, but
The frame of it.
the frame. That's old school,
Yeah.
but the slide's all cracked.
You have to make sure everything's compliant, it's gonna have to be inspected
Oh, yeah, we had
anyways.
it inspected, center of working, and
Right,
Yeah,
so
they
all that
came
will be
in.
done, and
you come out of the slide, and it's like, you slide out of a slide, and then you smash into a fence. I didn't even know how close you were to the fence. Yeah, stuff like that, yeah. I didn't realize, back when they put it in,
Yeah, they didn't have the same
we didn't
requirement.
have all this.
right, I know I saw there was a new design plan too. That was done. Looked pretty good. Mr. Ruda had that done.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
A new design plan for the playground?
Yes, design plan. It's almost the same exact footprint, but things are set up differently and nicer and pliant.
It's a big space out there. You know, it's just not, you know, there was a couple of,
Picnic tables?
picnic tables and stuff out there.
Mhm.
But it was well utilized. Moms clubs and all that during the day. Come out.
Yeah. Yeah, there were always kids
Get
there.
So that's where we stand on that, if you don't have anything else. Then I'd look to see if we had a motion to adjourn.
When's our next meeting? If I could just ask.
Yes.
True, fair.
Oh, I don't.
November's gonna be busy.
Mhm.
December's gonna be busy.
Oh, boy. Let's see.
I don't know, my phone must be in the office. Whatever. Like to meet at 5:30, is that too early for everyone? Is that okay?
What day were we looking at again,
What day?
Tuesdays?
We would just change it to Thursday,
Yeah, we were
This
just
might-
doing this one
You
time.
don't have to,
I
whatever
say,
you
I
want.
can't do Thursdays. Thursdays are Cub Scouts
Yeah.
nights.
Yeah.
but it was Tuesday the first time, right? We just changed
Mhm.
it because there was some,
Yeah, there was some other meeting on Tuesday this month that we couldn't.
Yeah, Amanda would know. She's got
that was us. We had Board of Health. Sorry.
Sorry.
So,
So Thursdays are out, Mondays are out, right? Don't you have meetings on Mondays, you two?
We do, every other Monday.
Every other Wednesday. I
She's
mean,
every other Wednesday.
what about the 15th, November, Tuesday?
we have a 5 o'clock Board of Health, but you can follow us, cause we're usually about not even a half hour. Right? Yeah, we're usually,
We don't
we're
talk
quick.
as much as we talk, yeah.
no, I think it's, we get it through our, we're
Yeah,
just
we're
very,
like bang, 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 yeah.
Okay,
so, I mean, I have no problem.
anybody have a problem, no?
No, that sounds good.
What was it, November
15th,
15th.
that work for you? I mean,
work,
be
everybody?
here, so.
I'm gonna be here.
Might have someone else
I might be
joining
late
us,
for it.
another guy. I have another interested
Oh,
person
nice.
to, yeah,
For what? You're
another
not on
interested
it?
person on this, yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
that's great.
I'm gonna get in touch with him.
I think, and the reason why I chose that one, obviously, is because of the November 3rd thing. So if we'd follow up, if we do
Oh,
get the
yeah.
grant, yeah, and
Then
we'd
we
follow
can-
up, right, take it from there, move it forward, keep the ball moving. We should find out around November 3rd for the grant.
Crawling on my hands and knees.
Should we be sitting
Right.
outside, are they meeting in here?
No, they meet in room
We'll go
315
stand
at 10
outside the
o'clock.
door.
10 o'clock in the morning, November 3rd, I'll be
I'll be
here.
there.
Well, I literally will be here, so.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll be
Right
here,
there.
so if you want moral support, just tell me and I'll wait in the hall for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, outside of that, I don't know why we would meet unless something came up,
Right.
again this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we'll just
I-
have to wait.
So we'd be looking at
January.
January, just touch base with everybody, see what's good.
Yep,
And then once we find out what's
Yeah.
good, we'll take it from there.
absolutely.
We'll see.
So now with that,
I would make a motion to adjourn?
got a motion, do we have a second?
Yeah.
We have a second, any discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So voted. Thank you, everyone.